going to Den Haag to study public administration because, well, Den Haag has beautiful scenery, and I'm going, and The Hague University is located there, which is why I'm going, and they have like a high percent rate of like passing on the school, so that's why.
Is there anything in particular that led you to making your choice to study this particular area of subject?
Well, I'm studying public administration, as I said. So public administration like goes into the government building. So when I finish study, I would like to come back to St. Martin to work in the government building, to hopefully work in politics, so then I could kind of make the island better.
Make a difference.
Yes, make a big difference.
What's your name? What's your name?
Sierra Arundel.
Sierra Arundel. Miss, what's your name?
Shakoya Bantuku.
First of all, tell us a bit about your area of study and why selected.
I will be going to the Netherlands to study international and European law, and ever since I was younger I wanted to be a lawyer, so I just continued with it.
Why law?
I always had a passion for it and I always liked doing it and watching movies about it. So.
And I'm sure you have been making the necessary preparation in terms of you preparing yourself for such. Walk us through as to what was being done to ensure such a study.
So far, making sure that I always have good grades in school so I can be able to maintain them when I go off to study law. So, yeah.
Miss, your name?
Lisandra Anselm.
First of all, what are you traveling to study?
I'm going to the Netherlands in Maastricht to study criminal law.
Why criminal law?
Because I have an interest in crime.
Why did you see so fit in to have such an interest in crime? Is there anything in particular that might have led you to wanting to study the subject matter?
Yes, my family is very involved in the law, and given the stories that they were giving, I always wanted to I was always interested to learn more and see what it was more in depth.
What were some of the stories?
Oh, just like the crimes that be happening in St. Martin, like the shootings, the robberies and such.
And how old are you?
19.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Martin number one. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. Study finance recipients. First of all, let me say to you, congratulations with obtaining your scholarship to go abroad and finish your studies. It is important that you really take note of a couple of things. One of the things you can really take note of is the shirt that you're wearing. In the middle of the circle is St. Martin. St. Martin is there to remind you that, one, we care about you, we want you to complete your studies, and we want you to come back. Some of the very important things that you should do is continue to communicate. Continue to communicate. Even when things are not going well, still communicate. If the study is not going well, say so. right? Whatever the problems is, stay communicating. If you communicate, we can help you. You can talk to mommy, daddy, sister, brother, but important is to communicate. I want to wish you all the best, a safe flight. I won't keep you long because I know all the excitement and everything that is happening. A safe flight, and do your best to make your first year count. Make your first year count. I know you will meet persons that tell you can go to work and you can do this and you can do that, but it is important to make your first year count. We from the Division Public Education Division Study Finance, we will keep an eye on you. We will ask you information. We will keep your information private, but we must know what's happening with you in the Netherlands. All right? So without further discussion, I want to wish you a safe flight, all the best, and may God be with you. Don't forget to pray, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Mealtime rules. Don't serve yourself first. Do not eat with your mouth open. Don't rest your elbows on the table. Don't make noise when eating. Does not apply when enjoying KFC buckets. When we bucket together, we are as we really are.
During the hurricane season, a potential tropical cyclone can produce rainfall that can cause flash flooding and rockfalls. Stay away from flood-prone areas during heavy rainfall, such as Jump Up Casino on Emil Plain Road in Phillipsburg, ATLH Road Roundabout, L.B. Scott Road from Emilio Wilson Park until Cake House Supermarket, Zakers Gut from Petro Plus gas station until the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Welgelaken Road K Hill from Welgelaken Road Roundabout until the Wantete Loke Roundabout, Beacon Hill Road from Sunset Bar and Grill until the beginning of White Sands Road, and Rhine Road, also known as Mullet Bay Road, after Sonesto Maho Beach Hotel to the entrance of Kupokoi from the intersection of the University Drive until the intersection of Rio Grande. For more information on how you can keep yourself and your family safe this hurricane season, visit stmartingolf.org/hurricane. This public service announcement is brought to you by the government of St. Martin.
To our education family, school staff, teachers, students, and parents, I hope you had an awesome summer vacation. Now, we welcome you back to school and wish you a successful and enjoyable academic year 2023-2024. Remember, it is important to believe in yourself, display a positive attitude, and strive for excellence. Education is important. It opens up a world of endless possibilities. It empowers us to dream big, think critically, and unlock our true potential. It equips us with knowledge, skills, and the confidence to overcome any challenge that comes our way. I remind you, education is important.
We can say, well, listen, seniors, now that we are making much more money, that 3 million guilders that you are paying on your pension should not be. Should not be. We can subsidize that now, Fernando, because we are making more money. I always speak about the GEBE and the fuel clause. I always speak about it. But we are generating more money. These are additional benefits, direct savings and more monies in the pockets of people. And you know what it is, Fernando? People out there understand what I'm saying. People out there understand what I'm saying. Because, and this is where I wanted to get to where I at when I said about the legislation and everything else that is there. Fernando, so and I'm not taking nothing away from my colleagues. You know, it's good for them that are doing all of this and the hardest working and doing, but that's fine. But name me one. Name me one legislation. Name one of them that's in direct benefit to the people of Somalia. We can say things are better and easier now because of this legislation. There is none, Fernando. There's absolutely none. Do you know why? Let me explain. And this is what I keep telling people. Fernando, let me see. You could bring Perrier water. Scope could bring Florida water. Ras could bring Pure Life water. The lady could bring Fiji water. At the end of it is all water, Fernando. But if you're taking this water and you're putting it in rusted pipes for the people to drink, it still comes out rusty. Because the system that has been existing is a rusty system. It's not working for us. And it's not working for us now for the past 12, 13 years. It's not doing nothing to benefit people. It's not doing nothing to benefit our seniors. It's not doing nothing to tackle that pension that they talk about. Is not doing nothing to tackle that fuel clause that we continue to talk about. Is not doing nothing to reduce the turnover tax, Fernando, from the 5% to 3.5%. That's going to put direct savings in the business community and the populace that is shopping. Is not doing nothing for that. Is not doing nothing directly into our education, Fernando. What happens to the 1 cent from the gasoline that was to go to sports and all these sort of things? It's not doing nothing to affect change in that manner. Fernando, schools are starting back in this country. I listened to my colleague talk about school fees and this. Fernando, it is the same discussion year in, year out. The same discussion. Do we have school fees or we don't have school fees? No, we don't have school fees. We have school contribution.
With you, the new Kentaco, a combination that will surprise the most curious palates. combining the deliciousness of KFC chicken and the practicality of a taco with a doubly delicious ergonomic shape. Wow! Compatible with all types of bites. New Taco. Enjoy a double breaded chicken breast with our secret recipe. Cheese, lettuce, and tomato. New Taco, the innovation that's in everyone's mouth.
It's hurricane season. Are you prepared? Here are a few tips to keep in mind to help keep you and your family safe. The Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th, with the peak occurring between mid-August and late October. This hurricane season, be sure to put together a go bag. A disaster supply kit including a flashlight, batteries, cash, first aid and supplies, medications, and copies of your critical information if you need to evacuate. This public service announcement was brought to you by the government of St. Martin.
But once in the history of a people. At 3 minutes to midnight, the flag of Jamaica is borne into the arena by runners of the Boys Brigade and received by the Prime Minister, who hands it to a warrant officer of the Jamaica Defense Force. His Excellency the Governor and the Prime Minister take up their positions facing the royal box.
Right! General, salute! Present!
The British flag, which has flown over Jamaica for the past 3 centuries, is about to be replaced by the Jamaica national flag, heralding the birth of the new nation. The lights go out. The Union Jack is lowered, and the new flag of Jamaica raised.
Present!